Greetings YouTube. Today I'll be looking at a Kershaw camp kit 1350PRMOMOX. This was, I believe, part of a Christmas deal available at Walmart. 3-piece set, manual 3-inch folder, spoon, fork tool, a spork, and the K tool, and I paid a whopping $7 for this kit. So what do you get? The first thing I should point out is you get this, which is a solid steel K, which is the Kershaw logo, and it has two bevels here, this one coming to a blunt point, and this one down here coming to an edge with also a blunt point, which could be used as pry bars. It also has a bottle opener, and my wife has used this, and it is a little difficult because the tool is a little small rather, but once you get, you get the angle right and pop off, it will work as a bottle opener. It has a nice heft to it. It really does. I find it quite comfortable, and the finish is really good. There's no burrs, no nothing like that. This would make a great key fob, particularly if you are a Kershaw fan, and if you like to carry a bottle opener that has the secondary benefit of having some small pry bars available. You could probably even open up some packages with these things, cut paper tape and things like that without any difficulty. So it's a cute little tool, and for the price I got it at, I was quite happy. Next we have a spork. So it's a spoon, fully functioning spool and fully functioning fork, as opposed to the classic spork, which is a combination of both, which means it doesn't do either all that well. This is not the best fork in the world. The edges don't taper all that much, and they aren't particularly sharp, but you could still stab food with this and pick it up and eat it. The spoon is slightly oddly shaped, it's a little asymmetric, but it would fit in your mouth. It's going to be able to get you some scooping action, particularly if the food you're eating is on the dense side, like oatmeal or stew, things like that, or even like a melon or something like that. And it also has a bottle opener. And it has this clip, which will let you hook it onto a piece of gear, strap on your backpack or your EDC bag, or I guess potentially you could use it as a key fob if you are so inclined. I don't think I would do that. This is more something I would attach to a piece of gear and carry with me. I would not need this particular model. I carry a CRKT spork in my bag. It's titanium. This is steel. So it's of course it's a little heavier, but it's got a nice finish. No burrs, no edges, no nothing. So it's very comfortable. Quite usable. Next we have this knife. I believe these are G10 hand scales. They are contoured, so they step down 1, 2, 3. It has a reversible pocket clip, and it has got a decent retention amount on there. And you can just take that and put it on either side. So this is going to be well suited to either right-handed or left-handed people. It has thumb studs, and thumb studs are a smidge proud. And the weird thing is they're ever so slightly loose. Can you hear that? That's the actual. It's not the blade. The blade is not. It's that. I don't know if I could actually tighten that up or not. Maybe I could try that. But they work. So you can. It's slightly awkward because it's so slim. But it does open, and if you can, I can think I've got it a few times. There you go. I can actually pop it with my thumb if I get the angle right. So here you have a really nice straight design. I mean, that looks almost perfectly laser straight there. And it really does come across as a piece of cutlery, which is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a camp kit. This is a very shallow hollow grind with a secondary bevel, and it comes out of the box with a usable edge, particularly if you're going to be using this for light duties like food prep, things like that. This is perfect, but it has a nice protection here. This right here is a really nice, comes out there, nice little guard. You're not going to have to worry about slipping forward on that. It's got a little bit of jimping in here. It is well rounded. There's no sharp edges on this. There's no sharp edges on the liner lock. It's quite comfortable. Which is nice. As my friend Scala will often point out, sharp edges on a liner lock are quite annoying. And the jimping on this just above the surface, so that's kind of nice. It's not aggressive, but it's just above the surface, which means it's very easy to, you can feel it very comfortably here. And then you go back in. It isn't particularly centered. It's not bad. It's not perfect either. But I'm not going to monkey with it and change the feel. We got this partly because my wife really liked that K tool, and it was a great price, and I'm a big Kershaw fan, and I wanted to do a review for you folks. So this would be something, though, that I think would make a really nice, very civilized pocket knife. If you're looking for something that's low-key, take the clip off and actually carry it in your pocket. It is ridiculously light, and without the clip, it would even be more so. It's got a nice solid design. It's very comfortable. And both my wife and I really like that very straight design. We find it very aesthetically pleasing. It reminds me of another Kershaw design. I can't remember what that design is. Was it the Stream? No, was it Streamline? Something, I think. If I'm out there, can correct me. You know, feel free. But it's a nice little blade, and it works perfectly with this. I mean, you could actually eat food with these two items. With this fork and this knife, you could actually cut yourself some food and have a dinner. So this would make a decent addition to a picnic set or your lunch bag. For many people, this would be the perfect thing for a primary knife. For others, this might make a nice secondary blade that you could take out when you don't want to take out a larger blade that might make people feel uncomfortable. But as a gentleman style knife, I think this is really quite well suited. So there we go. This has been the Kershaw Camp Kit.